I had a young man a few years ago call me up, and he says to me, he called me 11:30 at night. He got jumped. He got jumped. He got beat up, right? He called me up and told me, listen, Desmond, I'm gonna shoot somebody tomorrow. I'm gonna kill somebody tomorrow, right? And I'm like, oh man, this is 11:30 at night. I'm thinking to myself, where you at? So I get up, I'm in my slippers. Right? Pajama pants and t-shirt. Go down to see this young boy. He was lumped up. I really wanted to be like, damn, right? But he was lumped up, right? And when I look at him, right, he has a gun, right? And I look at him, I said, wow, man, what's going on? He's angry, he's hurt, he got jumped. And I'm gonna be real, I got a temper problem, right? If I get jumped, I'm gonna be honest, right? I'm gonna be angry, but guess what? I gotta know who to call. That's a skill set, right? So if I call my man's Angel from down the neighborhood, Angel's gonna be like, come on, Ed, let's go do this, right? But if I call Chris up, Chris is like, hey, let's think about what can happen. Chris is gonna talk to me and show me and try to help me process this out. So when I'm talking to this kid, he got a gun on his lap, right? And he's sitting there, I said, okay, tell me about your day tomorrow. He said, what do you mean? I said, tell me about your day tomorrow. He said, all right. He goes, I'll put the gun in my bag. He goes, early in the morning, that squad will be sitting right there in the corner. He goes, I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna shoot the bull start and everything, and I'm gonna shoot everybody that's with him, right? I said, okay, you just shot 7 people, right? Finish the story. He said, what do you mean, finish your day? I asked you to tell me about your day. I said, you just shot 7 people, you go to class now? He said, huh? Y'all ain't get that, right? I said, you just shot 7 people, you go to class now. He said, huh? I said, let's finish your day. You go home, eat a bowl of cereal, or what happens? You just shot 7 people. How's the rest of your day? And he said, I didn't think about that. And that's the problem with young people today. Even most adults, nobody's thinking past go. And when he thought about that, he said, he gave me that gun. And I got rid of that gun. But guess what? We helped him go through that process because he didn't go kill nobody and throw his life away. You know who gave him that gun? His uncle. His uncle gave him that gun. Let me tell you something. Family sometimes can do it to you too. But you're smart enough to start picking the right people in your lives to make the right decision. So I'm asking you guys to think, right? I don't have a motorcycle no more, but I used to have motorcycles, right? I used to have motorcycles. I had 2 of them. And these days, I don't know, I watch y'all young boys in the streets, y'all be eating the stop signs and the red lights and everything else, right? I used to stop at everything, right? But this was me on a motorcycle, right? I used to like to open up. I'll be at the end of the light, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna open up, I'm gonna peel off, I'm gonna tear this block up, right? But then I gotta say, wait a minute. There could be a pothole right there, a car could pull out. Is there a side street? I don't know that street that well, so I'm still gonna take my time going up that block, right? You can take that same mentality in life before you fight, before you make any decision, trust me, any decision, whether it's getting high, whether it's a fight, whether it's sex. You say, okay, what can happen if I do this, right? Can somebody pull out a knife and stab me? Can somebody kill me? Can she get pregnant? Can I take care of the baby? If I get high, will I OD? Is this drug safe for me? Think about that. Think before you react. And as adults, we still got to think about it. I always say this story. I was coming out, I love Wawa's, right? I was coming out of Wawa's one day, and I bumped into this boy by accident, right? I said I got a temper, right? I bumped into this guy by accident. I said, excuse me. And he's talking to me outside of his neck, right? He's probably like 140 pounds. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, man, I ain't put up with nobody 450 pounds in prison. Why should I deal with you? I'm thinking in my mind. He's disrespecting me. The first thing I want to do is like, who are you talking to like that, right? But then I caught myself. I said, wait a minute. I got a family, right? I got kids who depend on me. I got things going on for me, man. Is this dude worth me messing it up? Is he? I walked away from him. He walked away thinking I was a punk and chump, and I thought about it, right? So what? Who is he? He don't mean nothing to me. The next day, guess what I was able to do? Pick my kids up and kiss them because dad made a good decision.